Hi everyone. Sorry I forgot to post a video last week. I just lost track of everything. Um, forgot to put that on my virtual planner on my laptop. Um, gonna see if I can sync that to my phone. No, wait, my phone's an Android and I'm using a Mac, so that won't work. Um, but yeah, I guess not much has really gone on last week. Yeah. All that really happened was, I got back into writing and let's see. Oh, how could I forget? I saw Captain America with my family last week, and a couple days ago I took my friend to see it, and the new Captain America movie. It's pretty good. Well, let me get that. Yeah, it's it's a pretty good movie. Um, I've been working on a short film this month. Um, sorry. Um, it's about one. It's about a shy elementary school student and a bully confronting each other, and having to work on a science project together. And it's a short film. I've been working on it this month, but I'd say it's going pretty well. Um, yeah, I just haven't really gotten into much other screenwriting. I got back into writing one of my short stories though, so that's pretty good. Um, yeah, I've just been thinking a lot lately about writing and rewriting, my stories. Um, trying to think. I want to write enough where I get a good, um, easy flowing narrative within story structure and have my own creativity. I just don't want it to not be fun anymore. So, yeah, I'm trying to make it to where it's a good narrative, but but yeah, my rules of writing is I'll make sure I've got a good narrative where it's interesting. All the characters. Sorry, it's late. And where all the characters are likable. You care about them the way you should, and story structures are followed. The hero's journeys followed, beat sheets followed, things like that. But I don't want. I'm not gonna write it to where I have to change my whole vision. I get a clear vision, it comes through, and it's fun and cool to me. That's pretty much that. Um, yeah. Hmm. Still haven't really applied to many online writing companies yet. I probably need to because so I'm not supposed to apply, until 16 months before I graduate. And what do you know? Um, I guess I probably should start applying. Um, yeah. Again, I feel like writing and rewriting is important. Um, yeah. Oh, wow. Excuse me. I didn't get a lot of sleep the other night. Um, but yeah, again, write it and rewrite it to where you have like I said, where you have a good story and it follows all the structures, has your own creativity, you care about the characters. But if it just becomes a living hell, don't. Just stop, breathe, relax. Take a few days off if you can. Well, my instructors and my writing advisors tell me I'm actually doing pretty well with my writing. When I write my stories, I basically use the beat sheet structure. I'm trying to use the hero's journey now, and Lex Schneider's logline template. I'm basically just trying to use those to form the necessary visions for my stories. And I know that writing a lot of stories, I know it can't be a complete living hell for each story. I mean, I think if it were, we wouldn't have as many. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you write, may write, and such. I think we all do, but we got a lot of people who have written a lot of stories, and it can't be a living hell for them every single time. You know, sometimes you do what you can to, get into certain habits and following structures and everything. I think, it can't. If it were just hell the whole time, we wouldn't have this fun creativity we have now. Yeah, I mean, I was told by Bobby Drennan, a local psychic who sadly passed away. I was told by him, like, in July, that for me, um, I need to have a good dose of self criticism, a healthy dose, but not enough to where it's a struggle. And you know making your stories, it's gonna have its days. It's doing anything, it'll have its struggling days. And some parts of it'll be a challenge, but you know. Oh my gosh, I can't stop yawning. Oh, I'm so tired. But yeah, I just think that if it's a, I just think, if you don't have fun with it and they still ask you to make it, it's not really fair. So yeah, just try and make sure you're having fun with it. Oh, sorry, I got an itch on my back. Um, yeah, I was told that my stories, are pretty good. And who knows, all stories have their mistakes, but who knows? Some mistakes might make the stories great. Yeah, I've been told my stories are actually doing pretty well here at school, and I've rewritten maybe some of them to where it all makes sense, and once I've rewritten them to certain standards, it's fun, it's great, you know. um, Lost my train of thought. I'm not on a script here, so I just don't do that most of the time. But yeah, I'd say write and rewrite, as much as you can, but have fun with it. Like I keep saying, I know I keep saying that, but just really drill it in here. Um, but yeah, it's just, I won't lie, they're gonna be the hard times. You know, I haven't really had experience, but I've been told that studios are kind of demanding, on people. You get a first draft, a second draft, and I heard it can just be a living hell. I'm not saying people are uptight, but studios have standards. Um, Again, not everyone's uptight. I've been told by my instructor that no, not I mean, there are a few people who are uptight in Hollywood and this type of industry, but you're gonna get that. Um, But for the most part, I've heard that they're actually not that uptight. That they can actually be pretty understanding. That kind of gave me a sigh of relief. Um, oh well, I'm running over the time limit. Um, I guess that's all I have to say for this week. Oh, um, I'm on my third draft of my short story. The first couple of drafts were the last couple of weeks, one draft per week. Um, and next week I will have my final draft. I will work on my final draft and get it in, and then a week of spring break. Not really sure. I'm not really planning on where to go with this, but you know, I should probably plan some of it. But it's nice to not know the entire plan because you might want to change your mind, do something else more fun. Plan what you can, but if you don't, but if you want to change the plan, that's fine. Figure out what you want to do. All right. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you for watching. And you have a good day.